Hi guys, Jamie the Spirit Coach here to give you guys a general reading. Please do take what resonates or leave the rest. This message may or may not be for you at this time. Feel free to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. There are other zodiac readings posted on my channel, so hop over and find one that fits you and see if it resonates, guys. I really appreciate the support. Feel free to give me a like, a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the message is resonating for you. I really appreciate it. This message is going to be for the sign of Leo. Welcome, guys. Hi. We are coming into your birthday season here soon, Leo. So for those of you July Leos, happy birthday. So for this particular reading, we're going to be doing a divine feminine energy read. So basically, we all hold within us masculine and feminine energies, right? And we tap into each of those to survive in this life, pretty much, to bring forth our desires, to create a life that we want to live, yeah? So we're going to tap into your feminine energy for this round of readings. We're going to find out, what is it currently looking like? Is there anything blocking this energy or causing any stagnation with this energy? Or is this energy being overly used, right? And then we're also going to find out how it's helping you manifest, what it's doing for you in your lifetime. We will start with an oracle message and we'll finish out with the tarot to clarify. All right, Cancer. I'm sorry. I said Cancer. I meant Leo. So, Leo, when we're thinking about our feminine energy, we're thinking about our creative side, right? We're thinking about the side of us that is receptive, the side of us that opens ourselves up to receive. We're also tapping into that emotional part of ourselves, as well as the senses outside of our five senses, right? It's more about our intuition and our gut feelings and insights and ideas that we have. That feminine energy really helps to channel those ideas down and bring them and root them into the earth and birth them into being, right? So for the sign of Leo, for the overall energy from the divine feminine, what can we get for the sign of Leo? Leo, feel free to stick around until the end of the reading. There will be a short guided imagery exercise at the end of this reading if you're interested. It's something that can really help you to come present, a little meditative practice, okay? So feel free to stick around till the end if you're interested in that. Excuse me a second, Leo. Sorry about that. Can we get one overall message from the divine feminine for the sign of Leo, please? Angels, guides, can we get one message? We got two, but we're only taking one. So I'm going to put them back, and we're going to keep shuffling because we just want one card. We just need one message, Spirit. Can we get one card for the sign of Leo from the divine feminine? Two again. Okay, I can't even say this word. Vesica Pisces, Vesica Pisces. Not really sure what that even means. I see big time infinity symbols happening here, so it could be like destiny. It could be something regarding the stars lining up for your destiny. Big heart here on this card as well. As we know, Leos operate from the heart chakra, so I think it's really resonant for you. I'm going to show you this card. We're not going to read from the book on this one in particular, but you are coming into an alignment here, Leo. Mind, body, soul coming together into alignment during this time, all right? But I'll leave this one to the side just to have it for visual purposes, but we're going to stick with the Vesica Pisces, however you say that. I don't know how to say it, but we'll keep on going here. Okay, creating soul truth in the world. Ooh, that's powerful. Powerful. Talking about destiny, right? The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we can scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. Okay. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decision. Okay, so it's talking about like making your external world match up to your internal world, right? So what are your deepest desires? What is really calling to you right now during this time? And how can you kind of create that outside of you? All right, so let's see here. For Leo, let's get some clarifiers. Let's find out. Let's dig deeper. What is the current feminine energy for the sign of Leo? What is the current energy for the sign of Leo? From the divine feminine of Leo. What's the current divine feminine energy? 2 of water, 9 of air. 2 of water, 9 of air. Okay, 2 of water is like balancing the emotional self, right? It's cups energy. This is our emotional energy. It's about being able to work and play. You know, like work and rest, work and play. It's like the balance of the two. Emotions are flowing and coming and going without any stagnation or blockages, or you're not clinging on to anything. 9 of air is like anxiety, though. Anxiety. 9 of air in this particular deck it's a slightly different meaning with the good tarot deck versus like the original Rider-Waite tarot, but this is like 9 of swords, and 9 of swords is anxiety, restless, sleepless nights, nightmares, things like that. Like your biggest worst fears are things that you're thinking about, right? But 9 of air is an encouragement to release those things. To release those things. Almost too here when I'm looking at her, it's almost like she's trying to okay, there's birds flying around her. She's a big giant bird in the center, right? She has wings and she has these little things on her head. So she can fly as well. So she's making her most authentic thoughts, right? How am I going to explain this? It's like recognizing what thoughts are real to you. What thoughts are true, are absolute truth. And only believing those thoughts, only believing those things that are absolute truth, right? Letting your truth be bigger than all the other little lies floating around in the headspace, if that makes sense. I want to read from this 9 of air. It's interesting the way this depiction is on this particular card versus what it normally is. Okay, shifting negative self-talk, self-compassion from fear to possibility. A call to faith. With a gentle, mellifluous voice, I tell myself that I will be okay, that I am okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. I forgive myself because I know I am human, trying the best I can, and need only call on Spirit to remember that I can and will do better as new possibilities begin to gather on my horizons. Yeah, so overcoming any fear mindsets. Letting the thoughts that are actually true be the ones that stand forward in your mind, right? So is there any blocks with this feminine energy? Your cards are flipping quick. The blocks for this feminine energy, I'm not even having to shuffle them. 2 of air and 3 of fire. Making a choice. These are both cards about making a choice. Making a choice in your mind and then taking action towards that choice, right? 2 of air is completely about choices. It's another air energy, a swords energy, a thought, right? Like, so you had an option, this way or that way. I'm going to go this way. Okay, so since I made that decision to go this way, I'm actually now going to put the action steps that are required of me to go in that direction, right? So this could be something that can create blocks for you sometimes. Maybe you have ideas, but you don't take action on those ideas, right? Or maybe you have ideas and you try to take action on them all, causing an overwhelm, causing anxiety, right? Causing an imbalance for you. And causing even confusion. I'm seeing here like a compass, north, south, east, west. So it's like, ultimately it creates confusion, and then you're like, oh, I don't know which way to go, right? So this is a block. So make sure that you are lined up. Again, coming back to this Vesica Pisces card, having the internal match the external, right? How is this energy helping Leo? How is this divine feminine energy helping Leo right now, Spirit? Temptation. Temptation. Okay, so this energy is helping you right now by giving you the strength to resist temptation, if that makes sense, right? Like not chasing get rich quick type of things, type of jobs, if that makes sense at all. If this is regarding a job or even a, any of those things that tempt us to venture off of the path. Once we're on a chosen path, we make that decision, we go forth on that path, it is easy to get distracted by things or thoughts, right? Or other ideas that might be coming in for you. And it is easy to let yourself get lost in the imagination or in the dreams sometimes. Like Leos are really good about dreaming big dreams. You guys are big, bold leaders, you guys really are motivated, hard workers, and you do it from your heart, and that's why you're so motivated and why you're such good leaders. But I think sometimes you can get overwhelmed, right? You can get overwhelmed by trying to do too much and not staying true to the path that you have chosen. So it's really important to stay true to what it is that you decide and continue to mesh together your internal and external worlds, right? 9 of Earth on the bottom of the deck. So this is really successful energy here. This is achievement, right? This is being proud of how far you've come. It's also the last step before the 10, right? This is abundance. This is complete abundance for you. This is what you're wanting. This is what you're working towards, right? And you're really, really, really coming into alignment with that, really trying to bring together your head and your heart here. All right, so let's go a little deeper with the Light Seers deck here. Let's find out more about these other cards. What is this 2 of water for for Leo in the current energy? Finding this balance. What are they finding balance with? For their divine feminine energy. Finding balance within their creativity, their creative sparks. Trusting that what they choose is the right thing for them. For the sign of Leo, what is this Two of Water in the current divine feminine energy spirit? Ace of Cups in the reverse. In the reverse. So, okay. Ace of Cups in the upright is like a beautiful blessing of love coming down upon you from the universe. But there could be a slight block here. This blessing is wanting to come in, but it's slightly blocked from being able to reach you, I think, because you're kind of in this 9 of air energy. You're in this little anxious type of energy. So it's really important for you to kind of clear that away, right? Clear that away and stick with your decisions so that this blessing can come in for you. I want to see real quick anything else on it in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. What does that mean? A time to nurture more self-love, making sure you aren't repressing your emotions, opening up to the possibility of love. Yeah. So keeping yourself open, keeping yourself in a state where you can be receptive. Like I said, opening yourself up to receive this blessing, clearing away the block that could be there. Your emotions are powerful magic. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic, and profound, radiant feelings and consciously send your heart waves out into the world. My heart is open and filled with love. Yeah, you're really trying to open yourself up right now, Leo. Open your heart up and receive, because you're such a giver. You give from the heart all the time. So it's time to receive. So how can you get yourself into a state of being comfortable receiving? Sometimes it might not be so easy for you to receive. Maybe there's a guilty conscience there of you receiving. Maybe when you grew up, you felt that it was wrong to receive from others, or maybe you were disciplined for asking for something, right? So how can you reframe that now as an adult? How can you remother yourself, reparent yourself, reprogram that mind so that you don't still operate in that mentality? Yeah? What is this 9 of air for Leo that's blocking them? What is this 9 of air about? The Wheel in reverse. Yeah, it's about having faith that everything is happening and behind the scenes is working out for you. Again, another blessing that's trying to come in, but this energy, this Swords energy is creating that block. The Wheel of Fortune is normally good luck, right? Blessings on blessings. The wheel turning in your favor. In reverse, it's that shadow aspect of it. Karma, a need to relinquish control, the ups and downs of life, the inevitability of change, an unexpected setback. The wheel is always spinning and things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration and know that with every spin we have the chance to cycle upward toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune would prove to be impossible. So don't. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. I allow the transformative energies of fate to help me expand my experiences. Yeah, Leos, I'm a Leo and I am guilty of that, of trying to control things, trying to always keep things under my control. But that is a big lesson in life that we all have to learn, unfortunately and fortunately, is that we have to co-create with spirit, right? There is a higher power out there working behind the scenes for us, right? And even though sometimes don't turn out exactly the way we dream them up in our head, it doesn't mean that they're not working out for you. It just means that there's something better. Rejection is protection and redirection, right? What is this Two of Air? The Lovers and the Two of Cups. So making a choice in a commitment, I feel. A commitment towards something, whether it's a commitment with another person in a relationship, committing towards going out into the world together and doing this thing together, coming into union. It's like companionship, compassion, empathy, connection, collaboration. It's a lot of emotional energy, So really keeping your heart open during this time, Leo. Really doing what you can to stay emotionally in check. Paying attention to those little tinges that you get here and there. But I think this is about trusting that the decisions that you're making are decisions that are bringing you into ultimate success and fulfillment, and they're lining things up for you perfectly. Whether it's in a relationship, maybe you and a partner are working towards something together. Maybe you're working towards an ultimate goal together, and it might feel a little challenging. There might be little hiccups along the way, and those little hiccups can get you thrown off or cause you some anxiety or sleepless, restless nights. But it's important to come back to that calm, comforting place that you were in, that peaceful place that you were in when you made the decision in the first place. If this hasn't happened already, in the future, remember that, right? When you make this choice, when you make this decision, if it's made from a confident place and from a place of your heart, if it's made from your heart, there's no way it can be wrong. There's no way it can go wrong. What is this Three of Fire for Leo? The Knight of Swords. Yes. Okay. So much synchronicity here. So remember whenever I said you were making a choice about something with the Two of Air. And then after you've made that choice, setting forth on your journey, putting forth the action, right? With the fire energy. Fire is our action. Taking the steps to continue on with your decision. Knight of Swords. There could be a lot of excitement. You could feel like you're in a hurry or in a rush to do this. But I don't think it's anything that needs to be rushed. I don't think it's anything you need to rush to. I think it's coming to you just as fast as you are going towards it, right? The universe is working it out to bring it to you and meet you halfway. So it's not something that you have to put a bunch of pressure on yourself to get to. Yeah, you're going to be motivated. You might have a spark lit under your ass and you're going to want to take off and after these things. You are being guided. You are being protected during this time. But it is important not to act too quickly. But it is going to be quick. This change, this whatever this is that you're working towards, it is coming in quicker than you think even, I think. I feel like it's going to happen sooner than you realize or sooner than you're thinking it's going to happen, right? What is this temptation energy for Leo? Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles normally in the upright is talking about like grounded, stable, trusting energy, believing in yourself, believing in the power of all, believing that the roots that you've planted are growing. In the reverse, and it's underneath the temptation where this is helping you. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused, Leo. Page of Pentacles, reversed. Being non-committal, lack of progress, learning from past mistakes, procrastination, not bringing plans down to earth. Okay, so yeah, this energy, this divine feminine energy is really helping you to stay grounded, helping you to manifest your opportunities and beginnings, really helping you push through any past experiences of giving up too soon, you know, or going at, you know, maybe like I was saying earlier, like going after all the things, all the ideas. So maybe in that, like you get distracted and you leave something sitting that wasn't completed before you move on to the next thing. So it's like making sure that each thing is completed, come to full completion, and you're focused fully on that thing before you move on to the next thing. Being practical and realistic while you still run ahead to meet your dreams. Right? The Ace of Wands, it landed on the table in the reverse, but I felt the need to flip it in the upright because it is new ideas, like I was talking about before, new ideas that come through, seeds of potential, inspiration, downloads coming from the universe, like swirling around you. An ability to manifest anything that you want, right? So with how this is helping you, anytime that you feel like creatively blocked, or you're feeling like you need to rest, or you're feeling like you're not focused, that is when that divine energy is coming in and helping you push through those temptations to not move forward, to not keep going, right? Helping you to stay on your path, stay true to your heart's calling. It might be showing you different ways to go about things too, different information, new information. It's also saying that all of the inspiration, motivation, and tools that you need are coming through for you during this time as well, Leo. So ultimately, I think this divine feminine energy, where it's kind of feeling out of balance for you, is whenever you start overwhelming yourself with too much. Like, I think that's more you operating in that masculine, so more so than in your feminine. So when you're in your feminine, you're very receptive. You're not so much go, 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 right? And you're not juggling a bunch of different things. Instead, you can focus and channel one thing at a time. Bring that thing to completion before moving on to the next. Also keeping your emotions in balance while you're doing this, because you're not feeling overwhelmed. You're not feeling overworked. You're not feeling tempted to give up or to stop, right? So it's really important to trust yourself. Trust the path that you've chosen. Trust that it is the right path. This is the right path for you. This is bringing so much alignment into your life. Your internal world is matching up to your external world. Your external world is matching up to your internal world. It is a beautiful dance that's happening for you right now, Leo. Manifestations are coming through for you, okay? All right, so we're going to finally get a number message and then an affirmation for you, and then we'll do that guided imagery exercise at the end here. So for Leo, what number message can we get from this divine feminine energy for the sign of Leo? Anything they need to know right now, Spirit, from this divine feminine energy? What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know right now, Spirit, for Leo? Pride. Ooh. Pride. Yeah. Leos, you guys, me too, I'm a Leo. We can be a little bit prideful. Our ego does like to be in control, front and center sometimes. So I think this is a little bit of a an ego check for you. Kind of looking at your ego here and letting some of the toxic patterns of it move to the side, right? Not having to be in control of every single thing, right? efforts. Yes, your efforts are paying off here, Leo. The efforts that you put in are working, and you need to trust that. You need to trust that. All right, and then finally an affirmation for Leo. What can we get for Leo for this reading? Any affirmations for the sign of Leo from the divine feminine energy? Something to strengthen this divine feminine and help it to flow. Can we get one card for Leo, please? I am worthy. Yes, you are, Leo. Absolutely worthy. I am enough, and I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. I do not need to prove myself to those who would seek to diminish me. I am worthy. Yes, you absolutely have nothing to prove to anyone, Leo. You are perfect just as you are. You are big, bold, bright, loud, and proud, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes our ego can get squashed. Sometimes our ego can get hurt. Ultimately, the ego is not a bad thing. The ego protects us, right? But when we operate too much in that ego is when we can slip up and we can fall victim to these crappy thoughts or these toxic behavior patterns or these beliefs that just are bogus, right? So it's important to keep yourself in check, Leo. Stay true to your path. Stay true to your decision. It is the right decision. All right. So thank you guys for those of you who are done watching for this reading. If you would like to stay and continue on with this guided meditation, I appreciate you, and we will begin that now. So go ahead and find yourself a comfortable seated position somewhere. Move your neck around, roll your shoulders back, loosen up, let yourself relax. Take in a big deep breath. And exhale. Another deep breath. And exhale. Okay. The Vesica Pisces is a symbol that shows how consciousness splits to know itself and expand life. From this place, it can reflect upon itself, seeing itself rather than just out from itself. This is the basis of the seed of life and the flower of life. No matter how many times it splits and moves outward, there is always a link back to itself within the intersection of circles. Place a hand over your heart and gently close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Imagine that you are sitting in the middle of a circle. This circle contains the eternal path of your soul and your consciousness. When you decided to come to Earth to play in the physical, you created another circle. Imagine another circle forming next to you to represent your physical self. See your circle forming. See the eternal path of your soul and your consciousness. And see the circle of your physical body, your physical self. Part of the second circle overlaps the first. Now, sit in the overlap and feel your soul and physical body at the same time. You are aligned, in balance, in your heart, in love, and enlightened. Feel how free and peaceful you are. Be in this beautiful space you have created for at least a moment. When you are ready, breathe back into your physical self and know that you are rebirthed each day through the cosmic womb that is overlapping circles. You enter each day in truth, in the overlap, and then shift towards one of the realities depending on your thoughts at any moment. Come back to your center. Your life is happening now, and you are constantly weaving its direction. Where would you like your life to go? Create a new path. Now open your eyes and smile. Yay! I love that. So cool. What a beautiful way to tap into your head, your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, all of those things in one, right? Coming into alignment. Such a great exercise for you. So that is all I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed the message. Again, feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow, or comment down below how it resonated for you. I really appreciate your support on this channel, and I hope you have such a blessed day. Thanks. Bye.